Imagine a universe where warfare isn't just about soldiers and ships, but about harvesting the very essence of defeated enemies to fuel your own evolution. You are thrust into Project Harvester, a clandestine military initiative where every shot fired is an investment and every kill is a deposit into a bank account of power that defies conventional physics. But when you discover that this new reality isn't just a battlefield, but a high-stakes game of resource management where ammunition is scarce and experience points are the only currency that matters, you realize that victory isn't about volume, it's about precision, efficiency, and the sheer audacity to turn every engagement into a profit through grit, ingenuity, and superior tactics. Welcome to Ready, Aim, Fire, the first pulse-pounding, atmospheric, and deeply strategic installment in Mike Lin's sci-fi LitRPG series. If you love tactical shooter tropes, resource management mechanics, and stories that explore the sheer, unadulterated thrill of watching a protagonist master a hostile cosmos through grit, ingenuity, and superior tactics, this audiobook will completely consume you. It is a masterclass in speculative fiction, blending the visceral crunch of tactical combat with the profound satisfaction of statistical mastery. The narrative kicks off with our protagonist's induction into the project, thrusting them into a race against time to master their harvesting gear before the first wave of alien threats overwhelms their position. The atmosphere is thick with the hum of strained engines, the static of encrypted comms, and the creeping dread of knowing that every decision could branch into a timeline where they are erased from history. Lin excels at capturing the psychological toll of isolation, making every tactical maneuver, every resource allocation, and every narrow escape feel like a high-stakes gamble, where the price of failure is not just death, but eternal displacement. At the core of the book's massive appeal is its spectacular harvester hero trope and the brilliant asymmetric warfare dynamic. This isn't just about shooting lasers, it's about understanding the complex ecology of alien biology, managing limited resources, and using human ingenuity to outsmart enemies who rely on brute force and superior capital. Watching the protagonist reverse engineer enemy strategies, craft overpowered gear from rare drops, and completely shock arrogant elites with unconventional, trap-heavy tactics is incredibly satisfying. The audiobook narration brings the visceral impact of the combat and the satisfying chiming ding of a massive level up to life, making every milestone feel like a hard-earned victory. But beyond the stats and the slaughter, the soul of Project Harvester lies in its characters and the heavy burden of integrity. The protagonist isn't just a cold, calculating gamer. They are a deeply human individual struggling to maintain their humanity in a system that rewards ruthlessness. They quickly form bonds with a beautifully dysfunctional found family of fellow survivors who help them navigate the treacherous waters of the new social order. The banter is razor-sharp, providing much-needed levity as their squad watches them casually calculate the damage output of a coordinated strike. Their unbreakable trust provides the emotional grounding needed when the world starts throwing literal world-ending threats their way. As the plot accelerates towards its climax, the pacing becomes utterly breathless. A major conspiracy or a rival faction's assault forces the protagonist to push their abilities to their absolute limits. The finale is a spectacular display of tactical brilliance, overwhelming magical firepower, and raw, unbridled ingenuity. The protagonist doesn't survive the assault, they completely shatter the local power scaling, using a ridiculous, highly technical combination of skills and crafting to turn the enemy's ultimate attack into a mere stepping stone. The payoff is spectacular, delivering a massive, dopamine-fueled victory that proves the most dangerous class in the system isn't the one with the biggest sword, it's the one who understands the rules better than anyone else. Ready, Aim, Fire is a triumph of the LitRPG and fantasy genres. It is smart, action-packed, and unapologetically addictive. Mike Lin has crafted a debut that perfectly captures the thrill of breaking the apocalypse with a stat sheet and a strategy guide. Plug in your headphones, check your stats, and join the climber. The system is live, but his future is